Let's start with Everton, though, and the fallout from last week's 10 points deduction handed to the club by an independent commission for breaching financial fair play rules. Today, the club's director of football has said that Everton have extra motivation and will remain united in their fight against the punishment. Well, the deduction has been imposed with immediate effect, making it the largest in the history of the Premier League, and it's plunged Sean Dyche's team into the relegation zone. The repercussions continue, though. Our chief reporter, Kaveh Solokol, has been across this story from the beginning and joins me again now. OK, so I've said we've heard from Everton today. What's been said?
Well, we've got a statement from Kevin Thelwell, who's the director of football. And I think Everton are in a little bit of a difficult position because they have to be careful what they say in public because they're going to appeal. That appeal is going to be heard by a new panel. And they want to make sure that they don't say anything that is going to potentially upset this new panel. But of course, they want to get across the fact that they believe that they have been treated unfairly, they're shocked, they're disappointed, and they're going to react in the right way. When you've been the victim of an injustice, what can you do? You can either take it lying down and do nothing about it, or you can come out fighting. And reading this statement today from Kevin Thelwell, it looks like Everton are going to come out fighting. He says we're shocked by what we believe is a wholly disproportionate and unjust ruling by the Commission. We return to action 5 places lower than the 14th position held following our hard-fought victory over Palace at Selhurst Park. But what does remain in place is the unity, focus and determination that helped earn those points on the field of play, now supplemented by the additional fuel of what we believe is a wholly disproportionate ruling. We're rallying in the face of a sporting sanction in the only way we can, and that is our focus and hard work in supporting the team in delivering to their fullest on the pitch. That spirit remains strong, unwavering. Sean and the players are fully focused on the work that lies ahead, and everybody at Finch Farm is united. Also, I think he made another very good point because Sean Dyche is now going to be holding a news conference on Friday before the game at Manchester United. And Everton don't want Sean Dyche being bombarded with questions about this whole issue because he has to be very careful what he says in public. So I think Everton are being smart by getting their statement out from the football side of the operation before Sean Dyche has his media duties on Friday. I'm sure he'll be asked about it, but they don't want it to dominate the build-up to the game on Sunday at Goodison.
Right. Well, the club and the fans have made it very clear what Everton think about the situation. What about the feeling from other clubs? What's their feeling about how Everton have been treated? OK, we had a Premier League shareholders meeting yesterday in London. This whole Everton case was not on the agenda, but the meeting was almost 5 hours long. So it was discussed by the clubs, you know, away from the actual meeting. Of course it would be, because it's the talk of everybody in football. Now, the sense I'm getting is that a lot of people at Premier League clubs think if you've broken the rules, you have to be prepared to pay the price. Everton have put their hands up and said, yes, we did break the rules. But I'm also getting the sense that quite a lot of people at rival Premier League clubs think this punishment is too harsh. One person I was speaking to this morning said to me, look, 10 points to me just seems a little bit over the top. I would have been far more happy with 5 points deduction and also 5 points suspended for 2 years. And this is somebody high up from a rival club who may benefit from the fact that Everton have been deducted these 10 points. But Everton are going to have their appeal. They will put their case again. And I think there is every chance that this punishment could be reduced. OK, so, yeah, the appeal's coming, we're pretty sure. Where are we with the compensation claims? Well, what's going to happen is the decision came out on Friday. On Friday, we also heard that 5 clubs, Leicester, Burnley, Southampton, Leeds United and Nottingham Forest, had earlier this year got in touch with the Commission to say that we think we may have a claim for compensation.
And the Commission said to them, look, we can't deal with it at the moment. Wait until this case is over. Once our verdict is delivered, you will then have 28 days to decide whether you want to claim compensation. And if they do, it will be heard by the same three-person panel. So the clock started ticking on Friday, and those 5 clubs have 28 days to decide whether they want to claim compensation. Because some of them can say, look, we were relegated and Everton were indirectly contributed to our relegation, or we finished lower down the table because Everton were breaking the rules, which means that we have lost money. Because where you finish on the Premier League depends how much money you get at the end of the season in merit payments. But as I said, they had 28 days from last Friday.
Kaveh Solokol, our chief reporter for the moment, thank you very much.